excuse my technical glitches. Good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are. This is Dr. Monica Y. Jackson, and I am the coordinator and visionary for the T4 Trials, Triumphs, Truths, and Tears Virtual Summit. And today I am joined by our amazing, our dynamic, our fantastic, our super speakers, five of us. We have three missing, but we have five are here. And we're just going to be talking a little bit about the summit. We are streaming live right now on Facebook as well as YouTube. And we just invite you to just tune in and listen and be encouraged on today and be inspired by our speakers, by just this event. So let's just open it up and just start by the purpose of this uh, summit. The message, mission, and movement is to unsilence the silence, give voice to the voiceless, and encourage individuals to disrupt debilitating pain. And just start by we all have gone through these things. So it is so important for us to just deal with truth. So let's just start off with a couple of input from some of our speakers. Start with Laquita Parks. And I would like to just ask Laquita a question or two just to get her input on the summit. Tell us a little bit about the summit, why you're here, and why would you encourage others to attend?
Well, hello everybody, and it's a Saturday. Happy Saturday. I am in the car, so as you can see, but I'm excited about the summit because encouraging people to the summit because it is an absolutely amazing opportunity to start the healing process if you haven't already. Everybody has gone through something. We know that 100% of everybody living and dead has a story. And there are people who cannot get past their own trauma. They can't get past their own trials. They can't get past their own tribulations to get to triumph. So I encourage everybody to come out and be a part of the summit so that you can tap into what's going on with you or what's going on with other people. Sometimes we have family members, we have friends who are going through things and they may be in denial. You yourself might be in denial. It took a long time for me to come to grips and acceptance with my own trauma and my own trials. So I think this summit is an amazing opportunity to bring people together who've endured some things, not only endured, but who've overcome and learn how to do that. So I encourage everybody, if you haven't purchased your ticket yet, it's not too late and you should. And listen, don't make I can't make it as an excuse. You know somebody who can. You have friends, you have family, buy a ticket and give one away. So I am so excited to be here. And Dr. Monica, I want to say publicly, you've done an amazing job with this summit. And I am looking forward to sharing my story and hearing the stories of the other speakers.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so very much. I have the most dedicated team and speakers. They show up, their time, they're sharing things, their input. And when you are uh, doing things out of the norm that you're comfortable with, it's not easy. You have people that sometimes you need the encouragement. It doesn't matter who you are. You sometimes have self-doubt, and when you're given tasks of this nature, that's this large and things that aren't what people want to talk about, but we need to talk about. I just thank each one of my speakers that said yes to speaking first and foremost, to acknowledge them, because sometimes I'm over here discouraged and need the encouragement. And so that's one of the things that I think you can take away from the summit. A lot of people need encouragement. And I mean true, authentic encouragement, not just, oh, we're good. I'm okay. We're going to pray for you. We need some action behind that. And so I'm grateful for my speaker. So let's just open it up a little bit more and turn the mic over to Miss Chandrika Faye. And Fee, I'm sorry. She is the author of Lord, I Don't Want to Die Christian. And I hope that you do not get turned off by that title, because there is a message that she has. So, Miss Chandrika Fee, tell the watchers why they should attend and anything else you want to share about the summit.
To learn from both sides as a participant, relating to speaking, and as a participant outside of my own contribution. So I think everybody should show up being willing to learn. Um, I think it's an opportunity to exercise the muscle of curiosity, um, see what you don't know, and see how you can relate to the stories of some of us who are sharing. In short, that is a reason I think everyone should, those who can, should participate. That is a reason I think everyone should, those who can,
Awesome, awesome,
participate.
awesome. And I am trying to figure out why I'm getting this feedback, but that's because I have multiple devices on. I'm like, what's going on over here? But thank you so much for that, Chandrika. And let's look at some of these comments that are coming in. Let's show a couple of these comments. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm super excited about the summit. A big thank you to Dr. Monica for arranging and this amazing event. Thank you so much, because I appreciate the encouragement. Here's another one. Let's see who this one is. This is Miss Jacqueline Cox, Dr. Monica, and guest. You guys are awesome. Oh, thank you. We need to hear that sometimes, and I absolutely agree with that. Then we have another person here. Let's say, good afternoon, team. Whoever it is, absolutely thank you for part of our team, because it's how we deal with our trials, our truths, and our traumas. It's a team effort, definitely. So thank you so much for that. Let's go ahead and open up and um, let's see what Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr. has to say about this amazing summit. So, Dr. Leroy, who is the author of The Power of a Man, what do you have to say about the summit?
Good afternoon, everyone, and it's a pleasure to be here, Dr. Monica. Thank you so much for one for creating this summit, but then two, allowing us to be a part of the vision that you have and being able um, to be able to contribute to make what I call making people better. That's what I truly believe that this summit is going to do for people. So no matter the trial, no matter the triumphs that you should be having, and hopefully that you will be having, going through or coming to this summit and being around others who may have had experiences that you've had, or you'll hear something that resonates with you, or it will resonate with you so that you can tell someone else, to be able to be at the summit, and then the truth, to walk in our truth. I know one of the things that we, in this day and time, a lot of people um, don't necessarily have a problem with living their living their truth, and realizing that there are things that they have that they might want to deal with or should be dealing with, and then having someone to be able to walk them through it. I think that's what you will gain, or what people will gain, by going through or coming to the summit. What they will come away with concrete ideas, ideals, and a way what that next step forward will be. I think that everyone, all of the speakers that are here, have phenomenal stories, and ways that they have shown that they've come through what they've gone through, or what they've experienced, the greatness that they've experienced. And I think that that will give people who will hear, um, who will hear, who will be at the summit, will be able to experience, will be able to hear, will be able to see, because it's a great thing when we tell our stories and we give people the power to be able to be able to go through their story by being able to hear what others are doing, have done, or have experienced. So that's just a little bit of why I'm here, why I believe that people should attend the summit, and then why they want to be a part of the T4 summit experience.
Thank you so much, Dr. Leroy. You know, one of the things I want to share with people, we are a group of very authentic people. And I don't think that people have tapped into their authenticity because we're too concerned about what other people think. We've been programmed, we've been conditioned, we've been manipulated. We just want somebody to tell us what to do. And I hope that anyone who attends this summit walks away with tapping into their authenticity, true self, looking for that inside of them and not necessarily external factors. So, because I believe a lot of us, you know, we have this thing up here, this little thing sit up okay, that God gave us, that little thing up there has a, we're all uniquely made, and we need to learn to yap to it and stop doubting. Trust that little instinct, trust that internal voice. If you can see behind me, you see my little display of our 8 speakers. And over here at the top, that's Tara Jones. Tara is going to be talking about her family trauma and drama. She's on vacation today and not able to join us, but I wanted to make sure that I mention her. Then over here at the top next to Laquita is Eric C. Cannon, and he will be talking about losses, just financial losses and things of losing family members. And he's going to be telling, literally reaching out to the men and said, men, ask for help. Don't sit silent. So I want to make sure they don't miss that. And then we have also behind me is the amazing Luke Greenhart right there. And he's based in Spain. He's not available with us, but he just lives such a simplistic, natural life. And the self love is what he's going to be empowering individuals and encouraging you to do. One of the things I want to let you know is that we will be having a resource directory. And this resource directory is going to have information in there that will allow you to just notes, takeaways, and reflect about yourself, your trials, your truth, your traumas, and your tears. And so you want to make sure that you go over to drmonicajackson.com/T4 Summit and register for this event. In addition to this, we also have advertisement opportunities and sponsorships. Okay. So you can get your printed and even some front of a captive going to drmonicajackson.com/T4 sponsorship. And then one of the things I am really impressed as an educator, I don't want anyone to miss out on information. So guess what we have? If you are unable to financially invest in yourself at this time, we do have scholarships. And you can apply for a scholarship by going over to drmonicajackson.com/T4 some, T4 scholarship. There is no reason for anyone not to attend this summit. There is a means for it. And we encourage you to even purchase a ticket for someone else. With that, I am going to turn over the mic to our amazing Melinda Pitts. And she is a certified nurse practitioner that specializes in mental health. You know, now if you guys are going to be attending the summit, you look at this. You are going to be able to sit, literally lie on the table of therapists, so to speak, and get input. that you would never get from 8 different speakers. And for $79, where else can you get that? But Melinda specializes in mental health, and she is the co-author of Cracking the Rich Code, and it's the 10th edition. So, Melinda, tell us a little bit about the summit, whatever you want to share to encourage people to register.
All right. Yes. Happy afternoon, everybody, or morning, depending on where you are. And thank you again, Dr. Monica, for putting all this together and allowing me to be a part. I think the biggest thing you're going to hear over and over again is authenticity, 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 and transparency, transparency, transparency. And I think that is hugely what attracted me to being a speaker, and what I think is going to be huge about people that come to actually listen at the summit. No matter what you're going through, what you've been through, somebody on this panel has some type of story that's going to touch you in a way or you can relate to, or somebody else that you know is going through something that you're going to be able to relate to. And what I would love about this group is that we've even grown and we've even learned to be more transparent as we've been gone through this process for sharing our own stories. And a huge thing that I think is great about this conference is, again, if say you, like Laquita said, there's no excuse you can't make it. If you can't even make it live that day, it's still going to be available for 7 days later for you to go back and to be able to listen to the content and play everything and be able to learn and reach everything. But for people that are there, our wonderful thing is we actually are trying to have it where you all can actually speak about things that are important to you guys as well. We want it to be where if you're willing to share and you want to share something, you have a chance as well while we're there to help you maybe process through something or ask us questions directly so we can be able to maybe explain something further or something and be a great resource for you. And so again, the whole point of this is we're trying to cause transformational change. We don't want you to come in and leave different than you came, leave more fulfilled, leave feeling empowered, leave feeling like that you have hope and that you can make change positively. And so I just feel like it's going to be dynamic. I feel like it's going to be, like I said, transformational, and it's just going to be a great time for all. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you so very much for that. You know, one of the things that Melinda just did, that summit is going to be available 7 days after. Also, what she touched on, a lot of times we go to events and we're poured so much information, we don't know what to do. You really haven't been able to have any input. So one of the things we are going to be able to do is to allow you to interact with us live. Now, the live sessions will not be the live sessions will not be recorded, so that you can be authentic, so that you can share. If you need to shed some tears, and we'll share them with you. If you need to scream, we'll scream with you. So we want you to leave a lot different than you arrived. Look at this comment by Miss Jacqueline Cox here. She's one of a podcast in person. Look at her. I'm here like under. For those of you who don't know Miss Jacqueline Cox,
Monica, you know that's my darling.
she is the podcast host of Listen Linda, and we are going to be there as speakers after the summit just to do a recap. And we are going to be talking about the summit, you know, some of the highs and the lows, if hopefully there's no lows, and just to be able to appreciate her for her support. So before we leave, first of all, again, I want to thank all my speakers, but I want to give away 2 seats to the summit. So if you've already registered and you've already paid, please don't give away the answers to this, or give the answers to somebody else. Take it. The first person that can tell us type in, we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, that tell us this is so easy. What do the 4 T's stand for? Okay, type that into either Facebook or YouTube. And then I'm going to add something in there. If you don't mind, tell us a little bit about which one of those T's resonates with you the most. That's the first ticket. The second ticket that we're going to give away is for you to name two of the books that our speakers have authored and which one you are most interested in and why. Okay, I'm asking a little bit more. That's educator in me. So again, I want you to be sure to purchase your tickets and to this event. It is so necessary. I don't think you're going to find anything like it. Again, register on drmonicajackson.com/T4 Summit. We need those sponsorships. That's in front of a captive audience. drmonicajackson.com/T4 sponsorship. And finally, if you don't have the means to pay and invest in yourself at this time, you can apply for a scholarship at drmonicajackson.com/T4 scholarship. Don't have any excuses not to get better, be better, and stay better. Any final words or comments from any of our speakers before we sign off? Otherwise, we will see you on the 19th, the 20th. Did I see Chantry because you're about to say something?
I was just saying I'm looking forward to it. That's all.
Me too. Looking forward to it.
And
Can't
the
wait.
transformation
So
from
am I.
each one of us has been amazing. I'm seeing the growth. I feel the partnership, if you will. We're all in different states. That's another one. I'm going to throw this out. Name the two, actually, no, 3 states our speakers are from. Where do they reside? That'll be the 3rd ticket that we give out.
That's great.
So 3
Has
tickets.
anybody said that?
The first. I'm sorry?
Has anybody said where they were from?
Repeat that, doctor.
She said
That's a little
she said where
research.
we were from.
They're going to have to do a research
Yeah.
today. I don't know that I said it
Right.
today.
I love it. Do some work.
I do.
I intentionally didn't
But I
say
think
that.
the research is
As the
good.
educator,
That's great.
yes.
If they've listened
And
to us before, they've heard it because she's mentioned it
Okay.
before.
So
absolutely.
okay.
And I
So
believe
wait,
it's on the
wait.
website too.
Right. And you can
So
Google all of us
Yes.
and
that
find
that
out where we live.
that's fine, but where do they need to respond? Because they're not going to be able to respond in the comments here, or they're going to have to come
They can
back. They'll have to
respond
go
on
to. Yeah, where do you want them to
Facebook.
respond?
They can post it in the Facebook or on YouTube channel. On my Facebook in the group or my personal page and my YouTube. And here is, I'll show this here. There it is right there. There's the YouTube.
And they have access to
Facebook.
and they have access to the group.
All of that is public. Each one of those are public.
Okay.
Yes.
They can
So
they can post they can if they watch it after the fact, they can still post a comment and still do it.
Yes. So it's the first person to answer those 3 questions. And we will announce it and we will be in touch. So thank you so much, speakers, for giving me 24 minutes of your Saturday. I thank you so much, and we'll see everyone on the 19th. Have an amazing day.
Absolutely.
Thank
Go
you.
register. Trust me, you will be transformed at the T4 conference.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank
Thank
you. Bye-bye.
Right.